Alright then, let's get to another 70 URL. This is one I got to download at least, so no problems with the browser this time, if there is any. Pages of the Abyss by NetBoyBot. And I believe it's just, oh, there's two people here. So, NetBoyBot and XGrandMax. So, two people for this one. Pages of the Abyss, a really crafted for a 70-year-old game jam. Move with WAS, pick up with F, use hotbar, item with E, inventory tab, attack block with right mouse button or left mouse button. Trade at vendors, upgrade weapons at the anvil, hunt rare artifacts to boost your power, fight strong bosses, and much more. To start adventuring, interact with the book and press open portal button. You can use it with an empty page slot. It was a thrilling experience, though time constraints kept us from fully realizing our vision. We're highly motivated to finish this project, and if you found it intriguing, please support us with your feedback. It fuel our drive to take this game to fullest potential. Well, hopefully you'll have this video to sort of like, look at, so just that for you. And apparently I fixed an issue here with the crosshairs, so cool. Alright then. Another Unity game, so well, let's just go into Unity one more time. There'll still be Unity people because, whatever. Okay, let's play. Interesting little, graphics and characters here. So, they all have like their little, stuff here. There's sound effects for like, stuff here as well. I guess we'll take the knight because he's an all-rounder. Alright, well, we can interactive view. This looks to be like a real-time version here, so there's that. I don't think I have an inventory right now, so...
Welcome. You want to buy something or you have something for sale?
I have nothing for sale, sorry. Yeah, I've got no money. 10 strength, 5 intelligence, 100 stamina, 100 health, 8 agility.
Glad to deal with you.
I have to say, it's very hard to sort of read the text and stuff like that, but whatever. Basic game is basic. Alright, we walk in here. Was I able to get a weapon, I wonder? Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like, I didn't actually bring a weapon. Maybe I have to, combine one to sort of get going. Am I trapped in here until these guys die? I think that's the case. So let's just die here. It looks like we slowly regenerate health, by the way. So that is a thing. Not really sure what to say about the AI of these guys. So it's like, blender around. More of that purpose or not. Let's try again. This is a little bit slow, by the way, just like sort of animation. That's the only bad thing to say about it when you're basically trying to like, you know, play over and over again, but whatever.
Welcome in, Maria. Oh, it's... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, it's...
No, you can't buy anything, so...
I'm sorry, but you can't afford this now.
Yeah, I have to wonder, like, you know...
Glad to deal with you.
Why don't I have, like, any weapons, I guess, is a thing, right? Maybe I'm missing something here, so... Pick up item with F. Interact with F. Use hotbar item with E. Inventory's tab. No, I literally have nothing, so... Oh, there we go. Now I got a weapon. Okay, so we have a stamina bar. Okay, the portal's opened. Let's try this again. Not actually have a weapon to work with. This first room looks very similar to the last time. Am I going to find, like, you know, skeletons and stuff over here again? It looks different. Sort of. Am I alone? So this is an empty room, perhaps? Nope, here we go. That's a mage, apparently. Interesting how he basically sort of like, you know... Probably shouldn't be doing that, but whatever. Alright, well, we got through this area. So, you know, it's basically your, you know, sort of like average dungeon crawler with, like, you know, real-time elements. Okay, where am I supposed to go here? There doesn't seem to be anything in this room here, so... Another door. By the way, look at the top right. You can actually see there's a map. Whoa, there's a lot of guys here. On the point, there is like a sort of like, you know, stun lock. You know, I wonder if we're blocking me a shield or not. Ow. Oh, there was one. I also wonder like these guys are taking friendly fire damage or not, because you have a wall. Alright, the door opens and we're basically ready to keep advancing. So far I haven't found anything to pick up, by the way, so not much to say about that, I guess. Alright, judging from the map, I have to go this way. I guess it's a nice character model we see there, but whatever. Oh, there we go. Ow. And there's spikes, why not? Why is there spikes all over the place? This is a spike room, honestly. This is where I sort of wish friendly fire was a thing in this game, so like, you know, have a few more like, you know, element spaces to work with. I really don't care much for these spikes. Got him. Try not to die here while fighting these guys is difficult, of course. Maybe I'll be able to kill him at some point without getting spiked. I wish there's like a run button or something, just to sort of like, you know, breeze over spikes and stuff like that, but whatever. Oh, there goes one of the knights, I think. That'll be helpful. 2 knights. I have to remember, I can sort of double tap these guys. This is the way we go. You're bigger than me, I think. You're like a boss monster? Oh, there's traps. Oh, I died. Boss got me. Maybe we'll try the Barbarian, but whatever. It's got the basic elements here, but you know, again, you need to have like, you know, more for, you know, your game here. Try this guy.
Welcome in Maria's shop.
Yeah, no intelligence, lots of strength.
Much more waiting. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's every your visit makes me happy.
All right, we got ourselves a hammer. Big hammer. Not a big fan of a slow wind up, but whatever. Nope, by the way, there is like sort of like a cooldown where if you don't have a stamina, you can't use your attack, so there's a thing like that. I think I get about 3 attacks and like, you know, that's basically it. It resets the combo, so. Didn't do the first hit there. Whatever. We'll try again. Yeah, the slow wind-up is going to kill me here for this weapon. Oh, I hit multiples. That's good to know. For some reason you're stuck there. Uh-oh, did I break your game? Oh, whatever. We got through it. At least the hammer hits hard. Let's try going this way a little bit more. Down goes the mage. Is that it? Just one mage? Okay, I'm down to just killing a mage and just moving on. Whoop, I just fell down. He can jump up with space, so that's good to know. Cool. I thought there might be a bit of a stun lock, but I guess not. It is like they still hit you, so okay. It's a dead end, so we have stairs, but you know, they don't work perfectly to stairs. You have to jump to get up them. That's kind of a failure, but well. There goes that. Ow. Stop hitting me. Yeah, the barbarian really needs to run around in order to, like, you know, get his stamina back. There we go. Okay, there we go. At least the stairs worked in this room. I got the feeling this is going to be a boss again. Yep. And he is merciless with hitting you. At least I seem to be faster than him, so that's going for me. Yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, you need to have like a more stun lock type of ability or something to sort of like even the playing field a little bit. Avoid the spikes. At least I'm faster in the night, right? So that's basically what's helping me here. I think the next blow will kill me, so... Let's just wait a little bit for the health to come back. Pop him once, run away. I kind of feel like I should see his health bar, but you know, technically in Classic Worlds you didn't see the health bars of the ice, but there we go. So a little bit faster attack speed, stamina cost is a little bit less, attack range is a little bit less. Might be better. And we're back in the shop area. So we made it through a level without dying.
Looks like you have a lot to sell. Show me what you've got.
So we get 40 for this. Or this.
I'm sorry, but you can't afford this now.
Yeah, I can't afford anything, right? So
Every your visit makes me happy.
you know, it feels like there could have been more to this game, but you know, it's just a very like, you know, basic bones of like, you know, what there is to play here. Is this a new map or a different map? 2 mages. That's why I'm getting blasted again. At least I can interrupt the spellcaster. I can really feel the lack of range on this guy, I guess, to say the least. I think I'll keep the hammer. Anything here? This is an empty room. You know, this would have been a really cool like Cinderella, but you know, the thing is like, you know, it's not really doing anything really new compared to like, you know, other games of this ilk, so to speak. Like if you had like interactable traps where like, you know, the enemies be like killed by traps or something. There we go. This 3 mages, that's fine. Is this going to be in our boss room? I think so. So let's just look around a little bit more. Goodbye. It seems odd, but it seems like the maps of like, you know, the past like, you know, map is still here, but it's not here. I'm not sure if it's basically like intended or if like that's a mistake on the developer's part or whatever. But it's basically, it's got the same map, just like, you know, you can't really access the map, so. Let's see what the boss is here, if there's anything. Anything new. This one of these guys, so. Yeah, this hammer's so damn hard to use. It feels like the movement of like weapons could be a little bit better for like, you know, hitting things. Like I want to be able to sort of like charge and strike basically at a distance, but I guess it's not connecting that properly with the hammer, so you have to be fairly close in order to hit them. Well, I guess you can do some wind up. I wish my hammer did a little bit better, but well, it's, you know, doing the best it can. This guy seems a little bit faster than the last boss, so. I have to keep that in mind, but just down he goes. What you got for me? Common skeletal crossbow. Okay, so we have crossbows. Well, let's give it a try. Yeah, it basically resets the map, but you know, it's not resetting the map at the top, so that's a bit of an artifact issue to sort of clear off, I guess. This is fun. As long as they don't get too close, but you know, whatever. Now, I will note that it seems like this is very attritional based. There doesn't seem to be any real reason to, you know, fight these guys because they don't drop anything, right? So I'm better off basically just like, you know, veering to the boss and like as fast as possible, right? And like, you know, clearing everything like a traditional roguelike, so to speak. This is the way we came, so let's go this way. This looks like a boss door. Is it going to be a knight or is it going to be a mage for a boss? Mage. Oh, I mean, on spikes. This guy even do anything? Like he can't even like do anything because you know I just keep hitting him from range. I also have some fun just finishing off the axe. So you have to approach this from the front in order to like, unlock them. I guess we can't use magic, so finally got a shield to sort of work with. So the staff actually requires you to charge it up. Interesting. I can dig that a little bit. I wonder if I'll be able to do any damage with the barbarian class. We'll see.
I'm sorry, but you can't afford this now. I'm sorry, but you can't afford this now.
Epic muskets.
Oh, I'm sorry, but
axes.
you can't afford this now. I'm sorry, but you can't afford this now.
Well, whatever.
Glad to deal with you.
I'll stress out the staff just a little bit and we'll move on. I do like the effort's been put in at least for like, you know, a lot of like the stuff here, so there is at least some differences if the weapons, I think. I mean, it works. And I see why it takes them like so long to cast this stuff, right? Because you know you have to do the wind up for it to work. All right, well that's basically enough of this I think for now. So that was Pages of the Abyss. It's got a lot of interesting elements to it, but it doesn't really have like a lot to like, you know, sort of like make it really stand out, I think. Like the thing is, like I go into like these dungeons and like, you know, it's basically just like kill the monsters, move on, stuff like that. Nothing really special, right? So not a whole lot more to say than that, I guess. But, you know, good job, you made an entry, so hope to see more. Take care.